Latest series, All the Queen's Men, it follows fierce businesswoman who is at the top of her game in the nightclub industry with male exotic dancers. Male exotic
You wanted people to really take that in.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
keep that in mind.
All right, this morning, the boss lady herself. How about you take this in? Eva Marcille, who plays Marilyn Madame DeVille, and series creator and star Christian Keyes, join us to talk about this series and more. I mean, talk about beautiful people with Sky yesterday and both of y'all this morning. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Of course, of course.
Thank you.
Eva, I want to start with you. Your character, my goodness. I love it as a woman because she is a boss lady, talks about we're here to make some money. I think in one clip you said, I own you or you're mine, something like that. Talk to me about what was it about this role that really appealed to you?
This was the first time I was able to see a woman so unapologetic about the things that she does. You know, there's no idea of who you're supposed to be outside of great. And when I read this script and I saw that this woman was compassionate, she was charismatic, she was unapologetic, she loves her blackness, she is a boss, and she sees nothing but the stars for herself. It was something that I felt like we don't have often, and I definitely don't get this kind of opportunity all the time. So I had to at least try to book the role of Marilyn Madame DeVille.
Sorry, real quick. We just saw, I think you just punched somebody in the show.
Are you grabbing somebody's hair on stage? That's gangster for real.
Okay.
Christian,
Yeah.
you got on a
Yeah.
robe. I want to know why you're wearing a robe in this interview. Don't you take your shirt off. Don't you take it off. Don't you?
Because it says All the Queen's Men,
okay.
and because it's been born. You know, we all worked so hard. We shot this in the middle of a bubble, in the middle of a pandemic, and to see people that look like you and me working, people that love this stuff as much as we do, people that are feeding families. This was on purpose, and this was given to me by a phenomenal teammate. And so I absolutely am wearing this on purpose because I'm comfortable in celebrating Madam, in celebrating All the Queen's Men, and in celebrating us finally being able to give this show to the world, at least the first season right now. Y'all need to watch this.
Christian, I got to tell you, I'm speaking for some of the viewers out there. I think they perhaps thought, given the video that we're seeing, that there was going to be some kind of reveal during this interview. So
there might be.
There might be. I don't know,
It could
Christian.
happen. I mean, it could happen. I originally wrote myself as one of the dancing characters in there, but now I play the concierge because I've been shopping this for 11 years, reworking it for 11 years. But I mean, it can happen. Listen, don't play now. Don't act like we won't show up and land the plane.
But Christian, to your robe, I must say, in true concierge fashion, you would have that robe on with a nice cigar in the morning, an ascot, and you would be making your place. So this is not far from the character that you will end up seeing.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Good to know.
Okay.
Eva, real quick, for the ladies watching out there, you mentioned I didn't often see women like this. And I know this is like a not exactly a traditional role, but it sends a powerful message. What would you say to the women out there as far as being their own bosses in their own lives?
I would say that, baby, you've been a boss. You've been the one, and now you'll be able to see a representation of yourself, of that work, of that goal, of that dream right here on television. We've been doing it for years. Our grandmothers did it. Our mothers did it, but we don't see it. You see a woman and you think fragile, you think soft. You see a man and you think hard and you think that he doesn't have any emotions. This show is the complete opposite. You get to see what the men are feeling, what matters to them, what hurts them, what breaks them, what empowers them. And with this woman, she's not fragile. She's not easily impressed. She's not easily turned. And that is something that I think it lives in our truth, but you don't see it.
Yeah. And she's still very much a woman.
Yeah, very much
Right.
so. Very much so.
Very
Y'all are
much.
some beautiful people.
Amen.
Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time. We'll be watching. We'll be watching and continue success. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right, y'all take care. All right, just a reminder, you